All right, this is part two of the chew out. This is going to be a little bit more of a sane chew out. I'm not going to curse as much. So here's what you're looking at. You've blown through well over $10,000 this year and God knows what. You've, in just a few months alone, you've blown through $2,100 plus dollars that you at one point had in your account. 1,300 of that which was given to you and you worked hard for. You were working way too hard, man. Way too freaking hard to be freaking showing up with $0 in your account. You put up with too much shit. Yeah, you're away from friends and family too long, and you did way too much work at your other jobs to have zero in your account. So you have to change your financial situation. If you want to go to freaking Destin and ball out, if you want to freaking go to Universal with your best friend or a girl, if you want to make the life that you want to have a little more enjoyable and stop buying stupid stuff like vapes, then you better freaking get your head on straight. Unacceptable. On top of that, don't even get me started. You started this year piss poor. You know, I could forgive you for a little bit. You were out trying to enjoy the college experience. The whole university thing was new. You had 1 month to get your crap together, and you couldn't pull through. You couldn't pull through because you thought that having fun this year was more important than getting your grades and potentially having a fun summer. Now, not only did you not earn the freaking breaks that you had this semester, you were freaking going out to the Turkey Bowl, you were going out to Thanksgiving, holidays, and you were doing jack squat, and you hadn't earned a single ounce of that. While your grades are suffering, you're out here trying to come up with excuses, stuff your face. You're so disorganized, your whole room is freaking trash. Trash everywhere, trash on the table, trash on the ground, clothes that you've worn multiple times strewn out everywhere. It's disgusting, it's sick, and it's not how we present ourselves as men. So get your freaking grades together. This is embarrassing. You were going to go to your family and friends, your granddad and your dad, and your whole family poured money ever since you were a little freaking child over and over and over again. Even talking about that ticks me off. You came from a country where there was no opportunity. You are going to be fighting in a war that's not even supposed to happen. But they saved you by the goodwill of God. You are in this country, and this is how you choose. You've had 4, 5, 6 years to play Xbox, blow your money, do the stupid shit that you do. But we are freaking grown-ass adults. The video games gotta stop. The jerking around on our phone all day, texting 20 girls that don't give a crap about you has to stop. You have to stop pouring money into vapes, food, and stupid crap, and get on top of your grades. There is no excuse that Roman is going above and beyond, and he's not even putting in half the effort that you put in last semester. You were grinding your math last semester. You were grinding. It was miserable. I remember how much you were in there. 3 to 4 hours a freaking day you were spending on math, and you still couldn't pull a grade through. And guess what? Your best friend, who's not even that, hasn't taken a math in a few years, hasn't done anything much different than you are other than work a little harder and give a little more of a shit, has a better grade than you had, and you're taking it twice. Unacceptable. Unfreaking-acceptable. Alright? Stop playing Roblox. Stop playing 2K, COD, whatever the hell you're doing on your freaking free time, and freaking invest it, man. This year, we're speaking it into existence. You're going to go on a vacation trip. You are going to save your money to go on one. I'm not talking about two. We can worry about Destin and other trips later. You, this year, are going to save enough money to go on one vacation trip for more than 3 days. That is going to be your treat to yourself this year. 2, you're going to have enough money in your savings account that if your freaking whole vehicle were to break down, you'd be able to cover it. Because that's irresponsible to have $0 in your checkings, but on top of that, it's irresponsible to have nothing in your savings. Especially with as much bullcrap as you go through the tickets and all this other crap that you decide to get yourself into, you cannot afford to have nothing in your freaking account. All right? So that's that. And then you're going to have enough money to be able to get yourself through college and not have to work as freaking hard. Now, that doesn't mean we're not going to cut this summer, you are going to freaking bust your butt. I mean, starting in the beginning of May to the end of July, you are going to be working doubles every single day. You're going to bust your butt. You better have over $3,000 in that account, whether it be savings or not, and you better freaking have it. Because if not, then you failed yourself. That's enough $3,000 pissed down the drain. That's $18K in 1.5 years that you have blown, that you could have and you have blown. You are nowhere near being independent. You are a year and a half out. You are 12 months away from going into the real world, and you have no experience, no knowledge of what the hell you're learning, and you're out here freaking wasting money like it grows on trees. Enough. That's entitlement. That's idiocy. And that's embarrassing, because now your parents are going to look at you. Your friends are going to look at you. You're already getting made fun of by Roman, but now your other friends are starting to notice. They're like, this guy can't pay for his stuff. This guy can barely do things. Why can't he go on trips with me? Enough. So you're going to have money saved. You're going to go on one trip, and you're going to have at least 3 Bs in your classes next semester. 3. Not 1, not 1A and 5 Cs. 3 Bs. That's half of your classes you need to do freaking good in. And if you can't do that, then you're just fucked. That means you've learned nothing, you're not doing and putting in the work, and it's unacceptable. Enough is enough. This is the wake-up call. I'm out here 340 talking to your own self, trying to get you to understand. This is your brain speaking, you're self-conscious, your spirit is talking to you. You got to do better. You have worked too hard, gone through too much crap to be freaking living this life the way you are. This is not who you're supposed to be. I mean, you have so much freaking potential, so much to live for, so much money that you are blessed with, and you choose to waste it and just be stupid. And this world ain't getting any easier. You're going to be going through some tough times when you were an adult. And if you don't have your shit down now and enjoy the stuff that you get to do now, which you won't be able to because you don't save, then it's going to be a freaking long road for you when you become an adult. You're going to be living an average life, living in a below average house. You're not going to be able to provide for your kids and wife, who you say you want to provide for one day, and you're not going to be fulfilling your role as a man of God. And that's sickening. That's disgusting. And honestly, if you die today, it's a disgrace. So that's all I got to say. Peace out.